Welcome back to the 4th episode of Trevian Sports Spotlight. Today, we're joined with Neutral Green Hockey. Last year, they won state against York, and they're looking to continue this streak and make it a three-peat. Today, we're here with some key players in the program, including Connor Herstrit, Michael Podraja, Luke Chu, and Wyatt Schmidt. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Start off this season, you're ranked first in Illinois, and your record is 48-7 this year. What has been your favorite win and hardest loss so far?
I would say favorite win probably would be our first overtime win against Loyola. Just a great game, great atmosphere in there. Hardest loss, I would say definitely our overtime loss to Loyola just recently. Tough to lose a big game like that with such a, again, great atmosphere there, but, we're still moving, so it's good.
I'd have to say that the first Loyola win is also my favorite, just how intense the game was and how close it was. The amount of support we had there was awesome. I'm not going to copy Wyatt twice here. I'll say my least favorite loss, or the worst loss, is probably to Stevenson, just because, it's a game that we should win 9 times out of 10, and it just shows that in the SHL anybody can beat anybody.
For me, I'll try to switch it up here. I would say St. Ignatius when we were away, our first time playing against them this year. I think we were down a goal going up to the third, and then we came back to get the win. And they were, I think, second at the time, so it was a big game for us. And then the worst loss, it's got to be the Loyola one recently. It's kind of tough to let down all the fans down.
For me, my favorite win was also that Loyola overtime win. I mean, just scoring even one goal in that game was incredible in front of thousands of your friends and people you don't even know. But I think my worst loss this season would be our one to Carmel. I mean, it just shows that you have to go into every game focused, and you can't take one off, and we did, and it really showed. So yeah.
Now for Connor and Michael, as senior co-captains, what are you doing this year to leave your mark on the program and help lead your team to a state championship?
I would say leading by example, just always working hard in practice, whether it's just a captain's practices or a really or an important practice. Just always working hard to motivate your teammates is a big thing as a captain.
Yeah, and another thing is positivity, staying positive on the bench, because we'll be down in games, and it doesn't help to get on each other, so making sure that guys stay positive with each other and with themselves is, I think, really important.
Yeah.
And
As seniors, what have you done and wish to continue this season in terms of creating a positive team culture and work ethic?
Connor just mentioned it, but on the bench, we try and always keep a positive attitude, and our coach really harps on this a lot. Keeping it positive during the game, not getting negative on anyone's actions or a mistake they make on the ice is really something that we try and focus on to keep it just a positive throughout the game and keep the energy good on the ice.
Yeah, I'm going to second that. Our coach always says that we're our own enemy, and or our worst enemy, if we keep trying to, be the guy that is the hero instead of working as a team, because it's a team sport. We have to be all with each other and have each other's backs, and we're all playing for the logo in front, not for the name in the back.
Yeah, we got 18 seniors on our team this year, and it's probably going to be most of our guys' last year playing hockey, so kind of just knowing that and just all buying in to just win another state championship is just really important to us.
yeah, to add on what Michael said, we have playoffs starting next week. Just every guy got to leave it all on the ice, because it might be the last game you ever play.
Now for some individual questions. To start off, Connor, you have the most goals this season, and you're ranked 8th in all-time player stats. How do you plan to continue building on this success for the rest of the season?
Yeah, Luke kind of harped on it, but it's a team sport. I mean, I couldn't do it without the guys next to me and the rest of the guys on the team, and I think the most important part is that we make it to that state championship and then we win that game. So yeah, just doing whatever it takes to get there.
Michael, across 2 seasons, you've been able to help your team by helping score over 48 total points. How important is it for you to contribute with goals, and how do you balance focusing on scoring while also supporting the team in other areas?
It's important to me. I would say I'm more of a pass first kind of guy. I prefer like a really good assist over a goal. But I guess I would say just always helping on the defensive zone first, because you can't have offense if you can't get the puck out of the zone. So prioritizing defense first, and then you can get the offensive chances.
Luke, you're one of the 2 players leading the team in assists this season with 28. How do you feel about your performance this season, and how do you plan to continue it through playoffs?
Yeah, I'm going to keep trying to look for my teammates, find people in open areas, and my main goal is to be a playmaker that creates opportunities for other people, and I just want to keep finding people and helping them score.
Wyatt, you've been on the team for 3 years now and have accumulated a save percentage of .922. How do you stay consistent in games, especially during high-pressure situations?
Oh, it's a tough one. During tough situations, I mean, I've been on this team, like you said, 3 years. You kind of get used to it. You win a lot of games, you lose a lot of games too. And just knowing that there's always another game. And once you get to playoffs, just being prepared pre-game, having a good warm-up, and then just getting your head right before the game, just staying locked in the whole time.
Now switching it up for a fun question. What's the best reason you guys have been put in the penalty box? Like a funny story you want to share.
One funny story was actually a couple games ago. I think Wyatt shot the puck out of the play, and I had to serve that penalty because Wyatt can't go in the box.
Yeah, that one was on me. I did not even know this was a rule, to be honest. I just shot the puck straight out of play, and I made Luke serve a penalty for me. So, no, I wasn't too happy about that. I didn't actually know the rule, so I was arguing a little with the refs. But yeah, that was a tough one.
I got a good one. It was so this year my brother's on the team as well, and it was one of the first games of the season in the preseason. We were playing on the same line, and he got hit from behind like really dirty, and my penalty was I got kicked out for fighting the kid. So yeah, that was probably my funny story for a penalty.
Yeah, I would also kind of add on to that. I was also on that line during the time, and I was helping Connor, and then I didn't intentionally try to take a guy's helmet off, but it kind of like fell off while we were in like the little scuffle, and he threw me in the box with Connor, and I was supposed to get a 1-game suspension from that, but fortunately I did not get that. So that's my funny story.
Next, how would you describe NTG culture, and what traditions do you wish to continue or have already done this year?
I think the biggest thing is, and we kind of instill this in the guys, is like it's a brotherhood. I mean, it's more than just a hockey team. We try to spend as much time outside of practices and games together as we can. I mean, like we hang out over the weekends. We'll go grab food after school. So I think the really important thing is that we're as close together as we can possibly be, because I mean that's how you win state.
I mean, kind of nailed it, but just to add on, just like we're just one team. We're all just one together. So I guess doing everything together, having fun together, winning together, losing together, just that's kind of the culture.
Yeah, and we go on this Arizona trip every year that we just recently came back from, and that's just kind of instilling that, being together, always hanging out with the guys. And after that tournament, we're always super close, and it shows on the ice, definitely.
Where do you guys go in Arizona?
Scottsdale.
Yeah, just north of Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Since you guys are seniors, what is your favorite memory from your time on NTG?
Favorite time, probably winning state championship last year. Just a surreal feeling, being able to run onto the ice with all of your guys and celebrate a huge win. And that was my first time winning state actually, so it was a huge milestone for me. And looking to get another one this year.
To switch it up from Luke, I would say the SHL final last year against Loyola. It was at Winnetka Ice Arena, absolutely packed, and why it's my favorite is because the Winnetka Ice Arena is a very special place to me, because I learned how to skate there, and to have it packed from half your school and half their school is really important, especially get to win the game.
I would say mine, probably winning state my sophomore year. That was just such a fun team, such a great team, and then going to Natties with those boys. It was a great experience, and just being together with them, it was a lot of fun.
To switch it up from Wyatt and Luke, I'm going to go with the overtime win against Loyola this year. I had a hat trick in that game, including the overtime winning goal, so that was just a surreal experience that I never thought I'd be able to do, and looking back on that, it's something I'll never forget.
What is it like playing for a New Trier sport that isn't affiliated with New Trier? Are there any downsides or positives, or does it not really affect you guys?
I'd definitely say there are positives and negatives. Negatives is definitely not as much recognition from the school. A lot of we don't get a lot of posts from like NT Green Team 25.
Yeah.
And but I guess there are positives. You know, we don't have to follow all of the rules that the school lays out. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we get to shave our heads, but we also don't get exempt from gym the whole time we're in season,
really?
so that's the worst
Sucks.
part.
That is, the biggest bummer. But I think from a fan side, I think they seem to like it a little bit more, just because they have a little bit more freedom in what they can do.
Right.
Yeah. As you look ahead to the rest of your season, what are you guys most excited about, and what goals are you setting for the team?
I would say obviously winning state again, going for the three-peat, and just I'm excited for playoffs. It's the best time of the season. Everyone gets dialed in, and it's the most fun hockey to play with the highest stakes.
I'm saying I'm most looking forward to just spending the last season at New Trier with all of my friends, just being able to spend time with them. And would you say what was your goal?
Yeah.
I would say goal is just to obviously win another state championship.
As the season's coming to an end somewhat soon, I would say just winning another state championship, and the goal would be to everyone on the team to buy in, because any game you lose, the season's going to be over soon, so every game is important.
Yeah, to kind of add on what Michael was saying, it's making every game count. We don't have that many left, and we are seniors, so this will be our last year, so just making not looking too far past each game, really taking in everything, and then getting to that state championship, winning that game, because in the end of the day, that's been the goal since day one.
Finally, what short message do you have for the fans as you head into the next few games?
Please come.
Yes, please. When the fans are there, we do play better. That is true.
Yes, we enjoy your support, and please continue doing it.
Yes, come out and pack the barn.
And that's all for today. Thank you guys for coming in, and make sure to see the Trevs play on February 2nd against St. Ignatius and GBN on the 3rd.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much, guys.